just going to do it because I can't hit record. I'm just going to go ahead and say, hello, everyone. Welcome to the StreamVoid podcast, episode 95.
Wow.
I am MikeyT, and across from me is KurbStomped,
Hello.
and you are listening to the StreamVoid podcast. And this is a show about life and video games and everything in between.
This is a triple.
Yeah, it's a triple threat,
Yeah.
but technically it's an infinite threat because we talk about whatever.
Sure do.
Whatever we feel like talking about.
Whatever we want to, or whatever, or whoever, or whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit.
Anything.
Yes. I'd like to give a big warm welcome to our, to a new Patreon.
Oh, wow.
Dirty Ron and the boys.
Oh, welcome in, Dirty
Welcome,
Ron.
Ron.
Boys.
Welcome in, Dirty Ron.
He didn't even hear me shaming him. He just did it anyway.
He did. He did it before the podcast even went live.
Crazy.
And if you guys want to listen in on the the pre-show shenanigans, we ate a whatchamacallit bar, which is a bar that we didn't even know still existed. It's a candy bar.
Yep.
And it's an American bar.
Yeah, it wasn't available in Canada.
Yeah.
That I don't remember ever being able to find one. And, yeah, I found one. So I bought it so we could try it.
Yes, and if you want to hear that, you need to be on the Patreon to get to the pre-show.
You're really obsessed with
shenanigans.
saying post-show.
I know. It's pre-post.
Exactly.
Anyway, it is August? Is it
27th?
August the 27th?
2022.
2022.
Yeah.
August.
I know.
27th.
It's
August
almost
is
over.
pretty much over.
It's sad.
It is. It is a little bit sad. I mean,
getting
I'm
cold.
geared up for winter. Geared up for fall. I like it cold. You don't like it cold.
No. I'm always cold.
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yes. That's okay. How was your week?
I'll survive anyways.
How was your week?
How's my week?
How was your week?
I didn't really do anything. I worked, but I don't really remember what I was doing. I've been doing like some other stuff. Like we had this guy that we got rid of, so he was working in the one department and the department's all messed up, so I've been like straightening it out basically. Cause it was like, I don't know, the owner kind of thought he was doing a good job for some reason, even though we told him he wasn't. And then I was talking to him one day and I was like, laying out the plans for what I want to do. And I was like, I also want to go down and, take a look in the department in the storage area, get it all lined up because, something's wrong here.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's funny. I was going to ask you to do the same thing. So,
it's almost like you know how to do your job.
It's kind of crazy. It's also like the way the guy would do the storage. I don't know if I talked about this before, but I don't know. It was like he wouldn't sort anything out. It'd just be like, oh, I have 4 boxes I got to put away. I don't have one shelf I can put them on. So I'll put one box here, and then another one over here, and then another one under this box over here. So when you're looking, you would never, like if you only knew where the one box was, you'd just be like, oh, we don't have anything else. The end.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
It's poorly
like
inventoried.
Oh, it's just like he would just be like, oh, there's an empty space here. Put 3 there.
Now, is that storage space underneath the other offices?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, there's a little like...
I can see that little alcove and
Yeah.
always what's in there? Ooh.
Yeah, it's just extra storage, and I've been going down there and, straightening it up and sorting it out. And also it's like, none of this was out for sale because it was like underneath this other shit over here that you would never know was there. So
Yeah.
I'd pull it out and be like, oh, I thought we were sold out of this shit, but there's like 30 of them down here. So it's pretty crazy.
Now, I was just reminded of a time,
Uh-huh.
it was probably a couple weeks ago when Salty was in town,
Uh-huh.
and you guys were supposed to go to
Mm-hmm.
the all-you-can-eat buffet
Oh, yeah.
at the Lotus. Did you guys end up doing that? Because I don't think we talked about
We
it in
didn't
the
talk
podcast.
about that?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah.
I think we talked about you doing it, but I don't remember talking about you actually doing it. And
Yeah,
if
we
you
did.
guys had the onion rings and
We
if they were
did.
good.
We did. The onion rings were, about as good as you expect. I think, well, Slint said he thought it would have been worse than it actually was.
Yeah.
So he was not, disgusted by it. I mean, they're not disgusting or whatever. They're just, not good.
Yeah.
But, it was, the busiest I've ever seen it in there. It was crazy.
Yeah?
I don't know if it was the time we went, because we went, a little earlier, because, movie stream starts at 7, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
you got to be back to the place by 6 or 6:30 at the latest to make sure everything's working. So we were there at 5.
Yeah.
So I guess it was I don't know, the senior citizen crowd or something like that. But it was really busy. But it was also crazy because it's like, I mean, I haven't done a buffet since pre-COVID, but there was no like nothing. It was just like, yeah, there's spoons in there, just fucking splop it on there. You don't gotta wipe your hands or anything.
Yeah,
it's fine. Just get in there like a dirty shirt.
Yeah. You'll get monkeypox.
Yeah, exactly. So it was, I mean, you've had it before.
Oh yeah, I've had it before,
it's like
for sure.
Low to middle Chinese food, basically.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so it was fine.
Yeah, there you go.
I wouldn't recommend it. It's just like a meme.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, okay.
He said it was better than this Chinese food in Salmon Arm.
Oh.
So I was like, God damn, that is sad.
That is extremely sad.
That is sad, so.
That is extremely sad. I need to go to Salmon Arm.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I need to go get the oil changed on my Jeep, and my dealer will do it for free for the first time, but I sent him I filled out the form online to get an appointment, and haven't heard anything, so.
Well, they got your money already, so they drop you like a dirty shirt.
They don't actually.
Yeah,
they
okay, alright.
I talked to my salesman. He's like, "Oh man, you gotta come in. You gotta come in and talk.
Okay.
We're gonna chat."
All right.
I'm like, "Yeah, let's do it."
All right. Other than that, I didn't do anything else really. I just saw some crackies, and that's about it really.
Hit him with the cracky blaster?
I never have. Never have yet. Because first of all, they don't remember me somehow. And I mean, I don't avoid them, but it's not like I'm like confronting them on the street like, "Hey, I know you from work, man."
Yeah.
I would hope. I always pictured in my head it would be like I'm Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, "That's at work, buddy. Like, I'm just on the street now." But they don't think like that.
No. They hold a grudge.
Yeah, exactly. How was your week?
It was short as usual. Time just seems to fly by ever so fast quickly. Yeah. Friday was end of month, because the end of month is 4 days before, or 4 or 5 days before the actual end of the month.
Uh-huh.
And so you have to get all of your ducks in a row before the end of the day. So I was like an hour, almost 2 hours overtime on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Trying to put all the ducks in a row.
Nice.
Before, so that everyone can get paid on time.
Perfect. I love getting paid.
Yes. And it was a payday too. I got cash in my account, which is nice.
Always good.
And my Jeep payment had not come out when I looked at it last. So I'm like,
maybe they forgot and you're never going to get charged again.
No, nice. No, I don't think that's how banks work.
Yeah. Maybe at the Jeep dealership they keyed in the wrong thing and all of a sudden your account says it's fully paid.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly.
Come down. Just be like, "Oh, hey."
All I would say if that happens, just take that money that they're supposed to take, put it in another account, and just keep it.
Yeah.
Because one day they'll come to you and be like, "Hey, you owe us all this money.
You owe us $60,000.
Yeah, and you'll be like, "Oh, okay. I have that. Okay, here you go."
Yeah, there you go.
But I have the interest. I'm keeping that.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick, fast week. Not much really happened at work. Just pretty much the standard. Nothing too exciting. We're just losing guys like flies.
Oh, well, geez, I wonder why.
Not hiring anybody.
You don't need to hire more people.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Okay.
And someone in the chat, in this current very chat, might get picked up.
Wow.
If I can manage to offer him enough money.
I see.
And enough benefits.
Very good.
He's got some, we don't have a lot of long-term, what's the word?
Prospects?
Retention.
Oh, retention.
Because there's no like RSP matching. There's no like anything like that. No retirement plans at all.
Yeah.
So it's a lot harder to keep people on long-term.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when, you get the skills and then all of a sudden.
I can take these skills somewhere else.
Yeah, you can take these skills somewhere else. The primary will come along and be like, "Hey, I like what you're doing over here. You should come work for us."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh, yeah, okay. You're going to give me a pension?
Bye.
See ya."
Maybe you should apply to them.
They're not hiring.
Yeah, but just so blah, 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 blah. That's not how it works, dude. If a good resume comes in, they'll make room.
Yeah. I still need a little bit more on my resume.
No, you think you do, but
I'm pretty sure I do, because I feel like I don't have the stuff yet.
All right. Well, I think you got the stuff.
You think I got the stuff?
I don't know what the stuff is, but I think you got it.
I got the. Yeah, we're not doing that. Yeah. Other than that, yesterday worked 2 hours overtime. I drove out to Scotch Creek because I told my buddy I'd come out and visit him at his campground.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that's Scotch Creek Provincial Park.
Mm-hmm.
The Shuswap Lake Provincial Park, I guess it is. Still just ram-packed.
Oh, yeah.
Just with people.
Yeah,
so many people.
I never liked that provincial park.
It's still a nice park, though.
The park is fine, but it's just always too busy.
Oh, yeah, way too busy.
All provincial parks now are too busy.
Yeah.
You have to go to, like, a forestry service park now or whatever. Yeah. But...
Or just drive down a forestry service road until you hit a lake and park.
Yeah, exactly. But, like, I remember going as a kid, and, I mean, I guess I would probably be there, not necessarily just on the weekend or whatever, too, but... You could, like, choose any spot you wanted. Like, they were all open. Well, there was no reservations back then.
Yeah.
Like, it was a way different thing now. Where now it's like they're reserved by people that are from Alberta and stuff like that.
Yeah. And it's like a 6-month waiting list.
And they don't even show up. And yeah. Anyways, it kind of sucks now.
Yeah.
But it is a nice park, though.
Yes, it definitely is. Although I was trying to get out of there. It was pitch black, and I don't remember the park at all. So driving in circles, like, where the hell do I get out of here?
Yeah.
How the hell do I get out of here?
You'll get out eventually.
Yeah, I eventually got out, drove home, and then it was two of the boys from work's birthday party.
Oh, shoot.
So it was like 10:30. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll go up.
Yep.
And I'm like, have I done everything I need to do for today? I'm like, yeah, I think I have, except for the game club.
Oh, no.
So I went up there. I think I got back home at like 11:30. I'm like, all right, game club, let's go. Fired up. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, this is gonna, like, as soon as the first scene loaded up, I was like, okay, this is gonna be super short.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, we'll talk about it, about the one thing where we hoped it would happen and it'd get longer.
Yeah.
But no. Yeah, I think that was essentially it. Today we're going to Adams Lake to do some bumming around.
Oh, yeah.
Fishing out of the lake. No, just gonna go for a hangout at the beach.
Have a bum around. Nice.
Yeah. So maybe cool. I'll visit some family after that as well, because all my mom's side is out there at Adams Lake.
Oh, nice.
All my cousins, my aunt, my uncles.
Nice.
Yeah, they all live. Well, my aunt and uncle live right on the lake.
Oh, good.
And then the cousins live just up the road a little bit.
Nice. And they're the type where if you just show up, they'll be like, "Oh, come on in."
Yeah.
Okay.
My aunt and uncle, maybe not, because they're usually out and about.
Oh, yeah.
But I've already told my cousins that I'm going to be up in the area, so.
Oh, yeah.
Expect me.
Nice.
Expecto Patronum. That's not how it works.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I know you don't.
Is that some Harry Potter bullshit?
You could.
I could?
Yeah, because I gave you that Harry Potter box set.
Nah, I burnt that already.
With the HD DVD player. Yeah, you'd be watching that in HD DVD.
No, never would. Once was enough.
Once was enough.
And it wasn't my choice. So.
There you go.
Yeah.
Other than that, what have I been playing? I set up the VR room over there, so I've been playing VR.
Uh-huh.
I finally have enough room back there to play O-Shape, which is like it's like that Japanese game where you have to like match the shape in the cutout.
Yeah.
And so, but you have to do it to music in this one. And like jump around your room, like go back and forth and arms up, arms down, all weird sideways poses and stuff. Grab the gems, punch the walls.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty fun. It gets your heart going, that's for sure.
Huh. And what happens when you hit the wall or whatever?
Like the virtual wall or the physical wall?
Yes.
You just lose your score multiplier like Rock Band would if you miss the wall.
Oh, okay.
But if you hit the wall in real life, then it just hurts.
Yeah, you get knocked into the sauce or whatever.
Yeah.
The pig trough drippings or whatever they say. Oh, I guess it's not MXC where they're like, today's fluid is reclaimed like adult film floor footage sauce or whatever. Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's been pretty fun now that I got the room to play it.
Yeah.
So I've been playing the Knockout Champion, whatever the boxing one was that I was playing earlier.
Uh-huh.
That one's still super fun, though I was like so sore for days after from like hitting the heavy bag. Even though there's nothing there to hit, you still get sore. It's like
holding the little controller and punching and stuff. So
punching a lot of punching.
Yeah.
And then the only other non-VR game I've been playing lately is called Backpack Hero.
Backpack Hero?
Backpack Hero.
What the fuck is Backpack Hero?
Backpack Hero is an inventory management game.
Oh my god.
That is a dungeon crawler. It's very similar to Slay the Spire, except instead of building a deck, you build a backpack.
What the fuck?
It's a lot of fun. I've
Where
been
did
having
you
a lot of
find
fun
this?
with it. It was on like the front page of Steam. I was like, huh.
Wow.
Or not front page of Steam. It was on the front page of Twitch, and I clicked on a guy who was playing it. I was like, okay, I'll buy this and try it out.
Okay.
It looked pretty fun. But yeah, you start with like a 3x3 backpack.
Uh-huh.
You get a sword, which is 3, shield, which is 4 spaces, and then a plate of food, which is 2, so that fills it up. And then as you level up, you can unlock spots in your backpack. And every fight, every battle you win, or you open a chest or something like that, you can get items like armor and other weapons and potions and gems and stuff like that. And so depending on how you have those situated in your backpack, you can get certain bonuses. So like your helmet has to be at the top of the backpack. If it's not at the top of the backpack, it doesn't get any bonuses. Your shoes have to be at the bottom of the backpack. And if depending on how many spaces that are above those shoes is how much more block you'll get when battles happen. So yeah, instead of drawing cards, depending on how many you get block and attack, depending on your weapons that you have and the pieces of armor. So you have like a sword, or you have your shield in the middle and like armor next to it, and then your armor gives your shield a bonus, and then your gloves are as far apart in your backpack as you can, because like the more space you have in between the left and the right, the more armor you get.
So what's the graphic style?
It's like it's just like a pixel art.
Oh yeah, like Loop Hero?
Not as basic as Loop Hero.
Okay.
I mean, Loop Hero's got really nice pixel art.
Yeah, but it's also 4 colors.
Yeah. It's more 256 color anthropomorphic characters.
Okay.
Play as like a mouse.
All right.
With a big backpack.
Huh.
And it's really fun. I've had a lot of fun with it, actually.
Crazy.
Yeah. What about you? What have you been playing?
Well, I was going to say that right now free on Epic is Ring of Pain. Have you?
Oh, I got that, and I was like, I wonder.
Looked like a Mikey T joint to me.
Yeah.
I was like, is that a card right there?
That's a card.
Yeah.
It's in a circle.
Yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
I am intrigued by this. I haven't played it yet.
Yeah. Saw that, and I was like, okay.
I was going to download it last night, and then I was like, no, you know what? I'm going to go to bed.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that you knew about that one. So.
Oh, yes. I definitely did. Okay. I always claim my Epic games.
Yeah.
And everyone listening to this should as well. If you're not claiming your free Epic games, if it's an extra launcher you don't want to download, then you're just throwing money straight in the toilet.
Yeah, I've got like I've got 150 games on there or something. It's crazy.
I know. And it's like
some of them are good.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, I've played quite I found some real gems on there. Like
something you would have never bought too. So.
Yeah, like Neon Abyss.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, wow, this is good game. This is a good game."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. What did I play? I played some Generation Zero with the tank on Thursday. Yeah,
nice.
Thursday. I've been having streaming from my console troubles.
Oh?
So I was working all day on Thursday trying to get it working, and I couldn't do it. Yeah, like the Elgato will just stop working.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that when I was over.
Yeah, so I couldn't get it working, so I didn't stream it. I just played with him on his stream, and that was fun. It's the way progression in that game is weird. Like none of the quests are like completing for me. Like I'll complete them and get the bonus, but it says the progress is only saved for the host.
Yeah.
So like I've done like all these quests, but they don't count.
Yeah, that's a weird way.
Yeah, if I start my own game, I have like the first quest to do still. So it's fine, whatever.
Yeah.
It's fun anyways, so we had a good time doing that.
Nice.
Beat some bosses and everything.
Boss beaters.
Good.
Good.
But I think I have it solved for the Elgato now.
Yeah.
I have to do it in a weird way where I put it into the gaming PC, display it on that one, and then send that over to the streaming PC with the cam link.
That's weird.
I know. But because the cam link always works, the cam link never stops working. It's just the Elgato.
That's weird.
And the Elgato literally was running for, like, on Thursday, it was running for, like, I don't know, 10 hours that way, no problem.
Yeah.
Didn't stop one time.
Yeah.
But if I put it in the other PC, it just stops working.
That's weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
I wonder have you tried different USB ports?
Yes, I've tried different USB ports. I've tried different USB cables. I tried the other Elgato. Like I opened my other one, same thing. Cause I was like, well, maybe it's just dying. So I got the new one, same exact thing.
Yeah.
So
I think it's the case that you just need to reinstall Windows.
I guess so. But yeah, I did that. And then I played a little Warframe just cause I don't know why. I guess they were doing their dev stream and talking about the new updates and everything, and I was like, I'll see what's going on in here, and it was just like getting back into that game. It's like, what do I even do?
I know that's there's so much to do.
It's just like
the more you know how much there is to do, the harder it is to do those things.
And it's like it's not like there's so much to do, like it's gonna take forever. It's more like I've got 10 different things to do. Which one should I be doing? Like, should I be getting the Necromech? Should I be like fighting these guys to get these arcanes? Should I be doing this to get these other types of mods? It's just like, holy fuck, I don't even know what to do. The game doesn't tell you either.
No.
Like, there's like,
it's just do what you want.
Yeah, but it's not like, it's like, yeah, do what you want, but you can't figure it out. You have to go to the wiki.
Yeah.
It's like if you want to fight the bosses, you have to know how to do it. But they don't tell you in the game.
No.
You have to go to the wiki.
Yeah.
Or like watch a YouTube video. So I don't like that too much, really. But whatever.
Needs to have an in-game wiki.
Yeah, I mean, when I was streaming it, everybody would tell you what to do the whole time. And then we'd be like, no, we want to play it our own way. Like, we're doing the basic missions.
Yeah.
And they'd be just like, let us join you. We could beat this in 2 seconds. It's like, no, we don't want to beat it in 2 seconds.
We want a challenge.
Yeah, we want to do it. Like, we don't want to steamroll it.
Yeah.
So. Anyways, I like it, but it's just like, holy fuck. And then on Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday, maybe it was Wednesday, I can't remember now. I played 12 minutes, which is leaving Game Pass. Like
yeah, I saw you fire that up, and I was like, huh.
It's a story, like, adventure game. Very much like an older style adventure game, kind of, but also not. And it's got, like, Daisy Ridley's voice in it, and James McAvoy, I think, and Willem Dafoe. It's got like a big cast of characters. Well, I don't mean big cast because there's 3 characters, but like
there's some famous names.
The famous names, yeah, exactly. But it's very much an adventure game or a point and click where it's like if you don't do it exactly the way you want,
or
the game wants you to do, it's like restart. So the whole idea is you're repeating the last 12 minutes. There's going to be spoilers here, okay?
Oh, is this that one where it's like the top down view?
Yes.
And okay, yeah.
It's top down,
and sepia toned almost.
It's in color, but it's basically like Groundhog Day. Buddy keeps experiencing the last 12 minutes repeatedly.
Yeah.
And you have to figure out why. And as you progress through time, you can like figure out what you need to do to make things change. So like at first you come home, your wife's like, oh, here, let's have this cake I made. And you sit down and have cake, and you're having a nice evening, and then the cop comes to the door and is like, oh, you guys are under arrest, and ends up killing you. And it's like, why did he kill me? So then the next time you come back, you're like, okay, well, maybe I need to go look in the bedroom. I don't need to sit down and have cake. So then you look in the bedroom and you can see there's, you can look in the drawer and I find the gift before the wife gives it to me. So you have to prove to your wife that you've already experienced this. So you'd be like, here, let me show you how I know this is going to happen. There's the gift in there you're going to give me. That's baby clothes. The door's going to get knocked on soon because a cop's going to show up. And then that you sort of prove that you've experienced it before because you tell her things that there's no way you should know, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So you have to play through the whole thing until you find out one other thing, and then you don't have to play all the way through, and you can tell her something right from the start, and she'll believe you.
Oh, nice. And that changes the entire...
So that changes how it flows, but until you figure out what you need to do further ahead, you can't do anything further in the past. So, and like, at first it was like, okay, I made it all the way, and I know what the cop is gonna happen with the cop. So I learned this nugget of information. But it's like, how do I use this nugget of information? So you keep replaying to that point over and over, and it's like, I've exhausted it. There's nothing left for me to do.
Yeah. And
then you go back and you do like one of the things you did right at the start, which is like first talk to your wife. And then it's all of a sudden there's a new thing you can say to her. It's like, oh, I spent 20 minutes going to this further point when I didn't need to.
Yeah.
You can fast forward some dialogue, so it makes it a bit faster, but there's certain things you cannot fast forward. So you have to watch them over and over and over again. And there's this one part where you can eventually call the bad guy's daughter, and she will call the bad guy. Because you keep your information knowledge.
Yeah.
So I learn, like, I get the hitman's phone, I learn his phone number, and I learn his daughter's phone number. So then I can take the wife's phone earlier and phone the daughter and tell her to tell the dad, like, not to kill us, right? Or whatever.
Yeah.
But you have to listen to that conversation like 20 times. You can't fast forward it. So It's like, hello, Bumblebee. What? Oh, were you prank called? No, I won't. Okay, I'll talk to them. But it takes like 40 seconds.
Huh.
And you have to do it every time.
Every time. Interesting.
So, near the end of the game, I was getting close to beating it with an ending. There's apparently like 7 endings or something like that. Or maybe 12. I don't know. But things would happen like the hitman wants to get this watch. The watch is hidden in the wall. So one of the things I talked to the hitman, the wife is like, oh, I'll get the watch. So she goes and gets it. So we figure out some more information where I'm the bad guy, like me as the character, I'm the bad guy. So I'm going to admit that I'm the bad guy to this guy. So he'll leave us alone, but he still wants to watch. So every other previous round in this part, the wife would go get the watch, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I got it figured out. I say this, that, and the other thing. He'll agree. He'll take the watch and leave. And this is the point I rage quit, is because this time when I said all these things, the wife was like, wouldn't get the watch. So I had to get the watch on me to give it to him.
Yeah.
But he won't let me go get it because he thinks I'm a bad guy. So he knocks me out again. So I have to restart it again. So at this point I was like, oh, fuck this game, man. I've seen enough here.
That's too bad.
But the story also gets really stupid.
Yeah.
Where I'm spoiling it. You're never going to play this, right?
Probably not.
It ends up being like they're both half brother and half sister. Like they're getting married, they're having a kid, but he somehow forgot that he killed her dad. And it kind of falls apart at the end where like he's like, this is the night I met you. See, this proves you can't have killed your dad because I took this picture in New York that night when he was killed. But somehow he managed to kill the dad that night and still be in New York to take this picture. It's just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
So your suspension of disbelief was just unrailed.
Yeah, it was just like, he's like, I forgot that I'm your brother. It's like, oh my God, really? So.
Wow, okay.
I remember reading like a lot of people were complaining about the end of the game. Like,
yeah.
And I was just like, okay, like what's the problem with the end of the game? It's like, okay, I know now. And the other thing is I played this game for almost 6 hours. I didn't get a single achievement.
Oh, really?
I didn't get a single achievement in that game.
Are there no achievements?
There's 12 achievements.
There's 12 achievements?
12 achievements.
Are they hidden or do you know them?
They say like, I know what they are. Like one is there's a plant in the bedroom. So you can like water the plant and you get an achievement. Yeah, I don't know.
And you didn't get any achievements
I didn't get any
silly
achievements.
Stuff like that?
I didn't get any achievement. Well, I never thought to water the plant, so I never did it. But you would think like, oh, okay, I made it to like, I finally got to this thing that didn't take place in the apartment. It showed me a flashback of the night I killed her dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you know, there must be an achievement for this. I finally see something different, right? No achievement.
No achievement.
But it's very much like an old adventure game where it'll be like, you have to take the mug and fill the mug with water, and you have to take both mugs, because if you leave one mug, the wife will take the mug and drink a glass of water, and then she won't be thirsty. But if you take both mugs, you fill with water, you hide in the bathroom, you put the sleeping pills in the mug, and then you're like, hey, wife, want some water? And she'll be like, thank you, and you drug your wife, and then she goes to sleep, which lets you hide in the closet, which then lets the bad guy go in the bathroom, and he gets electrocuted on the light switch. And it's just like, you have to figure all this shit out. And when you do it, it's kind of like, oh, I did it. I figured it.
Yeah, I figured it out.
I got the next step going on.
Yeah.
But after 6 hours, when it's like, I needed the watch on me, like, fuck you, game. That's when I rage quit. It's literally a rage quit on, if you watch the VOD. I'm just like, oh, fuck this shit. So.
That's funny. That's too bad. But
I enjoyed it. It was just clunky, and like the ending was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even say ending. Near the end.
Near the ending.
The only other thing I had going on, I finished listening to all the back episodes of this podcast here.
Yeah.
The one we're on right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that make me some sort of psychopath to listen to my own podcast?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Maybe. Maybe a little. I don't know.
Most of the other podcasts that I'm listening to, I've listened to every episode.
Yeah.
There's nothing for me to listen to.
Yeah.
So I was like, I wonder if I can find some old podcasts that I listen to that don't even exist anymore. So I found on Google Play or whatever, the old CGW Computer Gaming World podcast was on there from like 2005 or 2006. So I was like, let me go back and listen to this here. And it's pretty funny. It's like early podcasting days, like, you know. So they're just like in the room, like holding a microphone, like talking to each other. But it's crazy hearing them talk about this old shit that they're like, oh, there's this new game coming out that I saw at E3. It's from Valve and it's called Portals. And they're like, oh, we have to install Steam. Oh man, I don't want to install Steam. Like I just uninstalled Steam, man. And they're talking about like the Starforge, like, you know, copy protection that's wrecking computers and like, oh, you know, like I was playing this on the Xbox and there's this, it's just crazy hearing them talk about these old topics.
I don't want to install Steam,
yeah,
man.
It was crazy. I was like, they were talking about how Half-Life 2 episode 1 was out.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, like this is like the first time where you don't have to go to the store to get the game. You just, like last night I started downloading it and then this morning it was ready to go. It's like, holy shit, it took all night for it to download.
Oh man.
Episode 1 of Half-Life 2? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy. It's like a time capsule, man.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. That's funny.
It's still funny, like, cause I remember some of the personalities on there, like, Sean Elliott and like, Jeff Green, like these guys that were funny on the show. I remember them being funny. And it's still funny, but it's also like 15 years old.
Yeah.
So like things have changed and they're saying some things where it's like, wow, that doesn't float anymore.
No.
Like they're talking about like transgendered people in games and they're using like just saying a slur basically.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, that times have changed and not even that much time.
And it changed very quickly.
Oh yeah. Big time. So it's still very interesting. I'm going to listen to them all just cause it was like, I'm just like laughing at stupid shit because it's like they're complaining about Steam. And it's like, wow, like I didn't even remember people were complaining about Steam when it was a thing.
I didn't even know people were complaining about Steam.
Yeah, they were.
Although I do remember people complaining about Epic and they still do.
It's kind of like just the same thing. Like in 10 years, everyone's going to be like, I love Epic, man. It doesn't have all that bloat that they have on Steam. Like I don't have to look at like people's screenshots and shit like that. So.
No, man, like. I even know someone who's like, I don't want to install Steam. Another launcher? Come on.
Epic or Steam?
Epic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they do that. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but like
I got 200 free games.
Another launcher? Like,
yeah, who cares? Don't you have a PC?
It's like the same guys like, I don't want to install Chrome. I already got Edge.
Yeah. I don't need Chrome.
Yeah, get out of here.
I mean, that's literally the same thing.
Yeah.
It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, so.
Same kind of situation.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. It's their loss more than anything. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
What can you do? But other than that, movie stream tonight. One in the Mosh is going to be on. Watching Death Race 2000 and Maximum Overdrive.
Hell yeah.
Should be good.
Yes.
So, if you somehow have traveled, if you can travel into the past when you hear this, you can come watch the stream tonight.
Yes.
But if you're hearing this on the podcast, too late.
On Wednesday? It's too late. It's already over. You can watch the VOD, though. It'll be up.
Yes. Yeah. That's about it.
Very good. What about Fall Guys? I see Fall Guys written here.
Fall Guys? Yeah. I just finally got my Fall Guys account linked. And it was like a whole thing where I tried doing it manually like 40 times and it wouldn't work. And then I finally was like, all right, contact Epic support. And they're like, oh, it says you're connected to your Steam account. And it's like, well, that's what I want to be, but it says I'm connected to nothing. And they're like, okay, well, we can switch it over for you. But any of your progress on your thing right now is going to be lost. So, like, reply to this email with this specific wording saying it's okay. Okay, do it. Like, I don't care if I lose.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, go ahead. Get it done.
So it finally worked. I got my battle pass and I got all the cosmetics I had earned on Steam, like, when I played it before. So.
Yeah. And all your free stuff you got from
Prime.
Buying it.
I think I got it all. So, we'll see. I'm going to play it tomorrow, so.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. It said I had like 4 wins, which I never had. So, I don't know where that came from.
They were being
generous.
Yeah, I guess
so.
Maybe you got crowns from when because when you transfer it over, you get the full first season battle pass unlocked. I'm pretty sure.
You don't get you get the battle pass.
I thought you got everything from like the very first year's battle pass unlocked for you. Like, I thought that was one of because
season.
No, like the very first ever.
I think this is the first battle pass, isn't it?
No, there've been others.
Oh, have there?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was just they give you this one for free. No, this is season 1. I think this is the first battle pass. Because
one of the bonuses for was everything that you could have unlocked during like the first season, the first little bit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
I thought it was just they give you this battle pass because this is the first.
I
don't know.
Maybe I was reading it wrong. I'm not entirely sure.
Who cares? Like,
Fall Guys? It's Fall Guys.
Whatever.
It's Fall Guys.
But speaking of battle pass, what about Apex? You been playing Apex?
I've played 5-6 games of Apex so far this season.
Oh, that's it, eh?
I mean, I've been so focused on getting my house cleaned up and stuff like that. I just haven't had time to do anything.
Fair,
I just
You're not retired though?
Huh?
You're not retired?
No. Not by a long shot.
Season?
Once it's the cold season, once my vacations is over and I'm a little bit less stressed.
Yeah. Very good.
It'll probably happen.
Very good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Lupin.
Oh yeah.
The last episode of this first season.
Yeah.
It's whatever.
I mean, I don't know. Can they even call it a season?
I don't think so. It's like 5 episodes.
But it's like, it didn't wrap anything up. So anyway.
It 100% did not wrap anything up, but we learned some new things. This whole episode was mostly backstory on how Raul was
conceived. If anyone wants to know, it was missionary.
Goes into the backstory of Asane's relationship with his estranged wife, Claire.
Yeah,
can't never remember her name.
Yep.
And
she's the whitest name of all time.
Yes,
so easy to remember.
Yeah. And just a bunch of stuff that they're gonna do for Raul's birthday, and it's like they're gonna take him on. Well,
she doesn't know.
No, she doesn't know yet, but he's like bought her a ticket to go to and he's given Raul a gift, and inside the gift is like a top hat and a cape, a la Lupin, the gentleman thief. So he has a ticket for her, and he's like, "No, you have to come with us.
Yeah,
I got a ticket for you.
You can't go on a date with Mark.
You can't go on a date with Mark.
Yeah, you got
your supercar driving boyfriend. Yeah, you have to come with us."
So I wonder, like, and there's also like, at this point, he's being followed by like the guy that killed the journalist woman. I can't remember her name.
No, I can't remember it either.
But the episode starts out, he's at home looking at the newspaper, says she's dead. He's there with his buddy.
And the dog.
And the buddy's like, Arsene's looking at a picture like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's my fault. This was my fault." And yes, you're right, it was your fault.
100%.
And, his buddy's like, "Well, maybe it's time to throw in the towel," and he's all upset with his buddy. Like, "What do you mean? Like, give up? Like, I gotta make him pay."
He does have to make him pay.
All right, fine, whatever. You're set on this. And he's like, "Okay, well, what about Raul? It's his birthday today." He's just like, "I don't feel like it, man. I don't feel like doing anything for my son's birthday." And he's like, "Dude, like, it's your son. Like, smarten the fuck up." And he's like, "Okay, all right." And at this point, I'm like, man, this character really fucking sucks.
Yes.
He's such a turd.
He is a turd.
There's a lot of things in this episode where I was like, he is a colossal turd.
Oh yeah, like they do a little flashback where him and his buddy are sitting in a restaurant, and they're working out their plans for how they're gonna like steal stuff and then resell it on the black market and stuff. And he's like, "I got the perfect building. It's away from all the cops. Yeah. There's a basement for our extracurricular activities."
Yeah.
And then a little Miss Pellegrine.
Well, was that her?
Yeah, that was her.
Okay, I couldn't tell if it was her or just some other woman.
No, that was her.
Like her, like kind of looked like her.
Oh yeah, no, that was her. She goes strolling by in the restaurant, and his buddy's like, "Oh, is that why we're meeting here?"
Yeah.
And so he goes off and follows her to the bathroom, and he essentially tells her that, "Hey, we're not fooling around anymore."
Yeah, I gotta stop messing about. We got Claire.
Yeah.
I got Claire. But I don't know. Was it her? I don't know.
It was definitely her.
Because the way she implied was she's not going to let him, like, "What about us? I love you." And the way it was implying was like this was going to be something where she's gonna screw with him or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was definitely her.
Okay.
But then it just makes it weird because she knows what he looks like as an adult, which makes the first episode kind of...
Well, that's why I was like, is it her?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is her. I think the continuity is just like terrible.
Yeah, I don't
think the continuity is very good.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't think they planned out the entire thing before they started recording.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, so he's a turd of a dad.
He was
cheating on Claire while she was pregnant, basically, with Raoul. Yeah. He goes to some old bag's house to run a scam on her to steal stuff from her. So I'm feeling like, okay, he's taking, like, she's an old rich woman, whatever. She'll get over it.
Yeah. But
he's running a scam where he's, like, pretending to be a cop, and he's like, oh, well, just give me your valuables, and I'll keep them at the police station.
Yeah. He's supposed to be this super suave gentleman that can, like, convince anyone of anything.
So I'm like, this guy's a turd. But then it's like, oh, well, she's saying, like, we basically stole this from all these Sudanese workers. They didn't know what they had. Like, oh, she's the bad guy now. Okay. Yeah. Very convenient for our scene. It would have been better if they somehow showed that he knew this going into there. Because at first, this whole scene, it's like he's just a colossal turd. Yeah. And then it just seems like they throw this in to make it look like he's a good guy. Yeah. So I didn't like that either. But the episode is they're going to the beach. Or where, I don't even know where
they're going to one of the spots where one of the Lupin novels takes place. And it's like this big tourist destination where a lot of Lupin fans go.
Do you think it looks like that on any given day?
Probably not. There might have been like some kind of festival going on.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It just seemed like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then again, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if maybe Lupin is like Harry Potter in France. And like,
could
when you go to like fucking the platform in London or wherever where they're looking for the platform 33 and a third, there's a lot of Harry Potter nerds running around on their Quidditch sticks or whatever. Maybe it's like that in there.
It could be.
But
yeah, there's a lot
of people wearing top hats and capes here.
But this episode has a lot of back and forth through time. Like we see stuff with Claire and like her at her therapist and how she like says that Arsene is her soulmate.
But also not.
But also a colossal douchebag.
Yeah.
And yeah, there's a lot of back and forth through time there. And then eventually we get to a current time where they're on the train.
Yeah.
And she comes in to take a selfie with them to get a little family shot. And he's looking at the photo and he sees the guy who's been following him on the train.
Yeah.
And so he's got to do something about this.
He hatches a plan.
He hatches a plan. So the bad guy calls Pellegrin, Mr. Pellegrin, and he says to don't touch the wife and the kid. Just take care of Arsene. And so Arsene's like, he's sitting up there and he's like, no, we got to do something about this. I got to get this guy off the train or whatever.
Yeah, I got to do something.
Yeah. And so he's like, I got to go get some drinks. And then he goes to the back of the train.
Before that though, he's like, I'll sing happy birthday to my son.
Yeah.
Get everyone on the train to like
notice.
And specifically make sure that the guy that's following me knows that I know he's following him.
Yeah.
Like, why would you do that? You lose all sense of like...
Oh, the surprise. Yeah.
Like, he could have maybe done something else. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
It worked out in the end, kind of, because he did lock him away, but it's also like... when he was doing it, I'm like, why would he do that? I just didn't get it.
Yeah, I think it's just like making a big point that he knows that he's there.
I guess.
I don't know why he would do that, but...
Yeah. So anyways, he's like, okay, I'm going to go get a drink. And he starts walking through the train. Being that he's the master thief, he can slip the key from the, like...
Conductor or the ticket taker. Yeah.
So he gets the key. He manages to, like, get the guy into, like, the storage area where they store bikes on the train and shit. They have a little fight. And he, like, locks the guy in there. And he's like, ha ha. I got him.
Got him.
Goes back to his seat. And he's, like, all, like, breathing heavy. And his wife's like, what happened? He's like, I got in a fight. No big deal.
No big deal. This guy didn't like this Lupin book. And I was like, man, this is one of the best. And they got in a scuffle.
Yeah. So
we also learned that in this episode that his wife knows what he does.
Well, she knows something.
She knows some of what he does.
She knows he's like doing something
bad,
but not like to the extent of how bad it is.
Yeah.
She just knows he's like up to no good, basically. But this whole fight thing ended up being pointless.
Yeah, because
Like,
the guy gets
got
out anyway. I mean, he eventually would, I would imagine.
But like, were they just wanted to make a fight scene?
I probably.
Did they want to just extend the episode?
Yeah,
he just strolls up like, I got out, bitch. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he just strolls up, sits right in
like,
a sane
how's it going? Lays his hand on his son's hand, which is very weird.
Very weird.
But it's just like, that whole scene was pointless.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
he should have like booted him off the train or something.
Maybe they were trying to show how good of a sleight of hand man he was because he stole the key.
I
later
don't know.
He slips a jewel into his pocket.
Yeah.
So there's a whole subs thing going on here with the investigators are trying to like figure out what's going on, and the one like conspiracy cop
who has it right.
Yeah, who has it right is like, okay, I don't know how he decided to go to. Anyways, he's at the same place where they go to at the end. Like, I don't know how he determined that was the place to go.
It's because he called the cops. Like, he sent a text message.
No, but that guy was already gone. Remember, they showed up in the morning. The conspiracy cop wasn't even there.
The morning?
Yeah, remember he spent the night there? He was like sorting the papers.
Oh yeah. He spent the night there
and
then
woke up.
And he was gone. Yeah, that's right. He was already gone before the cops got the call.
So I'm thinking it's something to do with the birthday, because it's the author's birthday or something like that.
Yeah.
He's the same day as his birthday's on the same day as Raul.
Yeah.
So maybe he just thought like, I'll go there and I'll see.
It's a special day. Yeah, maybe
he's
he'll probably
be there. Obviously, because he's a psychopath and he's built his life on this author's works.
Yeah. So what happens is when the guy tailing Asane sits down, Asane puts a call out to like the cop.
Again, like, wouldn't this guy say, "Hey, put your fucking phone down"?
Saying he's like, I am Paul Serene.
Yeah, but wouldn't the guy that's like,
I'm wearing a beige coat, which was what the other guy was wearing.
This whole thing here, yeah. First of all, the guy would be like, "Put your phone down. Like, don't use your phone here. I got a gun."
Yeah.
So he just texts the cop like, "Hey, it's Paul Serene.
I'm going to be right here.
I'm a black man, and I'm wearing a beige coat, and I'm 6'2", and I'm getting off the train. Why don't we have something to eat?" And the cops are like, "Well, this is obviously not a plant or like something to fake us out.
Yeah.
We better go arrest this guy with the beige coat. This can't be a prank at all."
Yeah.
I mean, he did say a little thing like, "Thanks for the pen at the Louvre."
Yeah.
But again, like, oh yeah, he got away for us for like whatever. Weeks and weeks, he's avoided us. At every turn, he's got away. But now he's just going to give himself up, and they're like, "Yes, no problem." So they send the cops over there to go arrest him, and then because he described the guy that had the gun, they arrested that guy.
Yeah.
And he also slipped a little gem in his pocket, so they were like, "We got the Louvre guy. There's
we got
a gem
him
from the Marie Antoinette necklace here."
Yeah. So they take him back to the station, and they're doing the questioning thing, and then the police chief comes up and he's like, "That's the wrong guy. Get him out of here."
Yeah.
And they're like, "How do you know?" He's like, "Because he's got an alibi."
Well, it wasn't even in that station. It was in the other station.
Yeah.
Because he was at like the Louvre police station, and the chief's like, "Oh, we let him go. It's the wrong guy." He's like, What do you mean? He's like, "He had a gun and he had a jewel," and he's like, "Well, he can carry a gun legally. I guess that's a thing in France. I don't know. I would assume not, but
yeah,
maybe
it probably is."
And he had, what about the gem? And he said something about the gem, like,
so it was obviously planted.
Yeah, someone slipped it in his pocket.
Check the passenger manifest.
So
question everyone.
Yeah, so these two cops are like, "Well, something's fucking rotten in Denmark because like we didn't even get to question him. It's our case."
Yeah. It's like, suddenly you've already questioned him? What the hell?
Yeah, so they already thought the commish was dirty or whatever. So now they doubly think it. So they let the guy go. So then, of course, they're at having their nice birthday, and Raul goes off on his own, and he gets kidnapped by the guy.
Yeah, so here's the stupid thing, is that they do not...
Here's the stupid thing.
This is what the main thing that really bothered me in this episode and made me not want to continue watching it at all ever.
Yeah.
Is that they did not show any passage of time at all. It was just like he's arrested and all of a sudden he's kidnapping Raul. Like, what? Where's the passage of time?
Yeah.
When the hell did he get out of the station? Like, what the hell?
Well, I mean, they got off at the Louvre and then they went for lunch and then they had to take
so that was just all implied.
Another bus.
Just completely implied. That was so stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, usually I prefer when this series doesn't add like extra filler episodes. But like 5 episodes was a little too fast for this year.
Yes.
Or 4, whatever it is.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite enough episodes.
No.
It was 5 episodes, I think.
Yeah, I don't think they didn't do a good job
in
storytelling in general in this show.
They didn't wrap anything up.
No, it's 5 episodes of the first half of the first season or whatever.
Well, they call it chapter or book or something like that.
Yeah, part 1,
so there's
5 episodes.
3 different chapters. They're coming up on the 3rd one. So like even at the end of the 2nd one, is it still like the first episode of the 3rd chapter? They're like, oh, I'm going to get Pellegrini this time.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they did a very good job. I don't think I'm going to continue watching this.
No, I'm definitely not. I wasn't going to continue after the whole last episode where it's like, oh, the only copy of the video.
Yeah, it's so stupid. This
they didn't have a backup plan? Like, give me a fucking break, man.
This episode hooked me back in, and I was like, okay, now we're getting more backstory. Now I'm a little bit more interested. Now maybe I will continue to watch it. But then that ending happened, and I was like, no. My suspension of disbelief has not been suspended enough for me to continue watching this show at all.
And like there's like, how many people on the beach?
A few.
200? 100?
I don't know.
This guy kidnaps Raoul. Stop kidnapping me. Stop kidnapping me. Everyone's like, oh, this is the Lupin role play over here.
Yeah.
Like, no one's like, hey, what are you doing with that kid?
Yeah. That didn't make any sense.
I mean,
it didn't make any sense.
I know, like, okay, I watch a lot of horror movies, and a lot of stupid shit happens in a horror movie.
Yeah.
But, like, I expect that in a horror movie.
Yeah.
Like, when people are acting stupid and stupid shit happens, and the monster jumps through the wall, and it's like, wait, how did you get there? It doesn't matter. It's a stupid horror movie. Yeah. But like something like this, when I see this kind of stuff,
we're supposed to be a little bit grounded in reality.
I can't watch this.
No, he's like down on the beach, and I'm like, no, come on.
I'm disappointed because it started off, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, I can get behind this, but the stupid shit happening.
Yeah.
And it's like kind of like to create fake tension.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Pellegrini got us again. The video was doctored. What are we going to do this time?
What kind of reporter are you that you would give them the original?
Yes.
Only
or
an idiot.
Make a digital copy. Like, as if it wouldn't be like immediately afterwards, oh, I hit the tweet button. Here's the full unedited video. Obviously, they fucked us.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah. Could not suspend disbelief anymore.
Disappointing.
So we will, ladies and gentlemen, we will not be continuing this series, but do tune in next week when we're going to talk about the first 3 episodes of She-Hulk.
Yes.
And how much all those Wiener boys hate it, and how much we actually really enjoy it.
Have you watched any yet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've only watched the first episode.
I watched the second. I was like,
give
me more. Give me more.
I did. I was going to last night, but I went to sleep instead. So
yeah, no, I watched it on Thursday just in case we were going to talk about it today, and I was like, okay, it's marathon time. If every episode was out, I would have watched them all right then.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I think going forward, if we're going to plan to watch some show like Andor, we got to figure out something so they don't overlap. Like maybe instead of watching 5 episodes when there's only 3 spaces in between, we watch like 3 movies or something like that.
Yeah.
Just so we're not overlapping and getting behind.
Yeah.
Because it ends up being like a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
And watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, Lupin series, I would recommend someone watch it. Maybe they'll get more out of it than me.
Yeah.
It's very well done and everything like that, and acting's good, and, you know.
Yeah, it looks great. The acting's great. Set pieces marvelous.
Suspension of disbelief is high.
Yeah, you really need to suspend your disbelief.
But, I mean, yeah. I'm not going to continue with it.
No, I don't think I will either.
I wouldn't have continued after last episode, personally, but.
Had to.
Yes. Well, we don't have to do anything, really.
That's true. But we do have to talk about Game Club.
Oh, yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, each week we play a section or a segment, a level, a timed interval of a game, and then we talk about it on stream. Full spoilers in effect.
Yes. This
go around, we are still talking about A Plague Tale: Innocence.
Chapter 11.
Chapter 11.
I can't remember what it was called, but doesn't matter.
Welcome Home, I think.
Something like that.
Something like that.
Previous chapter, we broke into the library, got the book, so we could like learn about the macula to heal Hugo. I think was what the idea was, and we did it. We got the book. We got it back. This chapter starts with us arriving back at the base, and I kind of was like, all right, what's this going to be about? And it's also like we brought what's his name?
Roderick
with us. So it's like, oh, we recruited a blacksmith.
Yep.
Like, is he just going to upgrade my stuff now? I don't have to do anything?
So when we rolled up to the castle, I was like, all right, well, this is going to be over real quick.
I didn't think that, but yeah, it was real fucking quick.
Yeah. And
crazy.
then, so Lucas gets the book. He starts reading the book. He's like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this. And then they go into the castle. Roderick's like, well, I'm hungry. We should eat food.
Yeah.
And without knowing if they have food or anything like that. So they go into the castle and then just like cut to 3 months later.
3 weeks.
3 weeks later.
3 weeks later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's snowing.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, these like Inquisition guys really suck balls.
Oh yeah.
They can't find these kids
in a broken down castle that's obviously got
like a
smoke coming out of it.
Darun, like castle. Like
yes.
They wouldn't have known this.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And so we learn that, we get to do a little bit of exploring. We come upon Roderick, and Roderick's like, hey, this door here. I mean, I think I can open it. And I was like, oh, here we go. Let's do a full castle explore.
Yes.
Let's go find some cool stuff.
Yeah.
He opens the door, we go inside, and then it's just a fucking courtyard.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh, have you ever opened this door? And like, she wouldn't have known.
Like,
they've been living in this castle for a month. Be like, oh, we can't get that door open, but it goes to the courtyard. Obviously, based on the geography and the layout of this place.
Yeah.
Obviously, you would know.
Yeah.
So he breaks down the door. We go down, and it's like he's talking about like, oh, this place hasn't been open for a long time. Like you can tell.
Yeah, the stones are. You can tell by the stones.
Yeah. And then you go down the stairs, like, oh, we're in the courtyard.
Yeah, I was like, ah.
I know. So
I was so disappointed.
Before I went to the door to have him kick it down, I was like, well, let's go look in the other places.
Yeah.
You can't go through any other door. They're all like mysteriously locked.
There's like 3-4 things to pick up.
Yeah.
And I'm full on all those things.
And nothing that I needed. Again, no cloth.
No.
No cloth to be found.
There's a little leather, a little rope, and then sulfur.
And saltpeter, I think.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, okay, whatever. So we go into the courtyard, and Roderick is like, hey, look at this. And it was like the alchemist's like thing on the ground, basically.
Yeah, the 3 pillars going to a person.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to stick Lucas there and do some sort of
hocus pocus. So while we're looking,
can we say hocus pocus? Is that
hocus pocus?
Yeah.
Can we say it?
Is that a term
word?
we can say? Is it magical or is it derogatory? I don't know.
To what? Witches?
Maybe?
I don't think so.
Could be.
You're just too sensitive. So while we're down there, what's the other kid's name? Like the book boy?
Lucas?
Oh yeah, Lucas is like, come, hurry, Hugo. So you go up there. Hugo's like having a conniption fit.
Yeah.
The Macula's
taking over.
Him. So they go upstairs. They, she's like, oh, I gotta do something. He's like, well, we need like better materials or whatever.
We need a better lab.
Yeah. So she's like, okay, no problem.
We're going home.
Let's go home. Maybe something hasn't been smashed. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there should be a laboratory at the Darun main lodgings.
And while that's going on, Melee and her brother
Kevin, Melvin, Alfred, Johnny, Arthur
comes back, and they're like, "Oh, you're back! And Arthur is like, "Yeah, I got away. It was not too good, but while I was there, I heard them talking about your mom, basically."
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, she's alive," and we're like, "Yeah, we knew this. We knew this from like the start, basically." Yeah, well, we did as the players. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe not all players did, but it's like we didn't see her die.
No, definitely didn't. I mean, we saw a lot of blood coming through a door with a big sword, but she might not have been dead.
It might have been the little garden boy.
Yeah, little garden boy.
So then Arthur's like implying that like Amicia took it like she's being tortured.
Yeah,
but like the way I took it was it's not torture for the one guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he's probably like molesting her, basically.
Yeah.
So Amicia's like, well, we gotta rescue Hugo or fix Hugo, so we're gonna go.
We're gonna go home. We're gonna get the lab going,
and then we'll think about getting.
Getting mom out
because they're like, because Arthur's like, well, like it's not like I got out, but like where she is, that's a little tougher.
It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a hard sell.
she's on her way to get this stuff, and that's literally the
the episode.
Chapter ends, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I thought this was going to be the little intro to us going to the house.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, well, I'd play more, but I mean, I'm not going to.
Yeah.
So I gave it up there.
I was simultaneously disappointed and relieved at the same time.
Like, oh, I can go to bed.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I just stopped making so many plans.
Yeah, exactly. So it was, I mean, a bit of story, whatever, but that could have been a cutscene.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't need to.
No, probably not.
Like, it could have been Roderick could have been like, I opened the door to the courtyard. Like, we didn't need a whole scene where the stones tell me the story of the... It's like, okay, buddy. All right.
Yeah, and stop making me excited for castle exploration and finding all the cloth.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen.
I don't think so either.
It's sad, but whatever.
Yeah, they show us the one time where I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to be able to see the trophies on my shelf and see how many I've got. And then it's like the one time you can do that and you don't even get to do it, so whatever.
Maybe when we come back, we can walk around or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was just like, okay. But we're getting close to the end now. There's 14 chapters, I think.
I don't want it to be the end yet.
Well, I mean, we got the next game coming next
I know,
month,
but just
2 months from now.
I just haven't had my fill of this game yet.
No, I agree. But, it's like, there's only so much more. I think there's 14 chapters, and that was chapter 11.
They better be doozies.
I mean, they made a sequel, so
yeah,
I think so. But yeah, we're getting close to the end, so we need to get the next game on the docket here.
When does part 2 come out?
September or October.
Okay, well that's the one.
Wow, that's like 2 months away, dude.
I guess we need something to fill the time.
Yeah. So if you got an idea, let us know. Preferably something that's like level, chapter, section, segment based.
Yeah. So
we can like easily know where to play to.
Yes, we need natural stopping points.
Kind of. Yeah. Something, I don't know.
I'll put a tweet out and we'll see what people suggest.
Yeah, it's just something, I don't know. I guess we've had a nice sort of selection, kind of.
Yeah, we've had a pretty good mix so far.
Something a little lighter.
I don't mind the heavy.
Yeah, but I mean,
something that's
been like that.
Yeah, something that's good though.
Yeah, I mean, these have all been good in their own different ways.
Yeah. Something with good gameplay. Let's keep the good gameplay rolling.
Even this one though, the gameplay.
I'm enjoying the gameplay.
The gameplay's fine, but it's also like, why did that rock go through that guy's head and not knock him out?
I mean, that's a bug.
Yeah, it's a feature. So, yeah, good gameplay would be very nice.
Yes. Speaking of good gameplay, Patreon.com/StreamVoid Pod. You can get in there. You can throw $1 at the screen. You could be a hero like Ron.
Yes.
Ron is a hero.
He is a hero.
He's supporting the podcast. He's getting all of this content early. He's getting access to all of the bonus content. Yes. There's at least an hour of bonus content every episode. Mm-hmm. Some of it nobody gets to hear.
Exactly.
And today there wasn't that much eating on that content, so...
No, there wasn't. Just the whatchamacallit.
Just the whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
That's a huge bonus right there. You can see it sitting if you're watching on the YouTubes. It's right there.
Exactly.
If you're not watching on the YouTube, that's something that you can do if you so choose.
Yep.
These podcasts are split up by section and uploaded to YouTube, so you can watch any section that you like over and over and over again.
God.
I know. it must have been a funny section. You guys are doing it. But yes, patreon.com/StreamVoidPod only costs you $1 a month.
Or more.
You get, or more. Don't be afraid to give more.
Yeah, exactly.
We're not picky.
Yeah. That's for sure.
But yes, be a hero like Ron.
Yes, exactly.
Let's talk about the news.
Okay, let's do it.
Not much news this week.
No, that's okay.
Yeah, it's been fairly slow these past.
Season.
Yeah,
it's just the way it is.
Yeah. But we do have some big Twitch news that has come out. Mm-hmm. Partners are no longer exclusive to Twitch now.
Sort of.
So you can stream, a partner can now stream on another platform if they so choose.
At the same time.
As being a partner on Twitch?
Yes. So you can stream to 2 at the same time now. But they can't be a platform that is like known for like live streaming stuff like this. So you could stream to Twitch and TikTok at the same time.
Yeah.
Or you can stream Twitch and Instagram Live at the same time. But you can't do Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But you can also now stream to Twitch, end your stream, and go live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where you couldn't do that before.
No.
So
You couldn't go live anywhere, really. Like,
yeah. I mean, no, you could go live on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah, on TikTok, but not like YouTube or Facebook
No,
or anything
no,
like
no.
that. Any of the major streaming platforms you weren't allowed to
So
do
you
that.
can stream to like TikTok and Twitch at the same time, but you can't do like Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Yeah, you can't multicast like that.
So, but I mean, this is just the generic partner thing as well.
Yeah.
Like, again, if they want XQC to be exclusive to Twitch, he's not going to be allowed to.
Yeah.
Unless it's in his contract that he figures out with his, lawyer and their lawyer, and they work it all out, or his agent or whatever. They'll be held to different standards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So maybe it'll be part of his thing, like he can stream to wherever he wants, but this is the general partner, like, whatever thing. So, it's interesting. I don't know why they decided to change this. Maybe just to prevent losses to other platforms?
Yeah, maybe. Because now they can just have the best of both worlds.
But, like, the thing is also, too, is, like, they don't even enforce this really now. Like, there's regular partners that are streaming to Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
Yes.
And then nothing happens.
Maybe they just haven't got busted yet.
But, like, even if they did, would anything happen?
I don't know. They might lose their partnership status depending on how big they are.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
So, I guess this is to make it official.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because people were doing it anyways.
Yeah.
But again, like, I'll see, like, well, usually it's not partners. It's usually affiliates, and I'll go, like, be like, why, when I randomly go to look at Brime, they'll be like, oh, there's someone streaming on Brime, and then you look and it's like they're on YouTube and Twitch at the same time.
Yeah.
And they're an affiliate on Twitch, getting subs and shit, so.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit harder to police because there's so many of them doing that.
I mean, with Brime,
And they're
like,
small.
You could go to Brime
small
and
potatoes.
you could get one person to look at Brime, like, once a day.
Yeah, and then you'd know.
Yeah. There's only, like, 6 people streaming on Brime, so.
Yeah. Or you could just get the, buy that Restream app.
Yeah, exactly.
just Twitch would just buy the whole company out, and then they would know.
Yeah. So, it's weird anyways, but, I mean, I don't know. Do I want to stream to TikTok?
You have before?
Yeah, but not, like, me playing a game.
No. Yeah, I don't know. Like a lot of the Mario guys do that, like guys who play Mario Maker, they'll stream to like TikTok and then Reddit and then also on their regular stream.
To Reddit. Oh my god. Whenever I see that coming up on Reddit, I'm like, oh, get this away from me.
You don't like the RPAN?
No, dude.
There's some wacky stuff on there.
It's just like, ugh, get it away. Reddit really fucking sucks, I gotta say.
Yeah.
I mean, Reddit's good for like finding information, but like now they're selling NFT avatars and shit. And they're sold out too. That's the thing. I looked and I'm like, why are they all sold out?
2 hours, 9 minutes, 16 seconds. Mark the day.
Oh.
That's when we brought up NFTs again.
I mean, they're just so entrenched.
I guess so.
I
guess so.
Anyways, but it was in a negative way. I guess we've never talked about an NFT in a positive way.
No, we have never talked about an NFT in a positive way.
Yeah.
Speaking of positive things, it's not really positive. Rockstar hits the creator of GTA with a copyright strike.
Yes.
So the creator of GTA had some stuff on his YouTube channel, like prototypes of GTA and stuff like that. And then Rockstar was like, hey, since we own this now, you have to take that down.
Yeah. It's weird. This is probably part of the reason why that GTA VR thing. No, Red Dead Redemption. Remember
the mod.
That? I think they're just going banana sandwiches and just striking everything, basically. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty stupid. Like, who cares if this old, like, prototype footage of GTA from, like, 1996 is online?
He tweeted out, the guy name is Mike Daly, and he's like, I see Rockstar going full fuckers mode again, issuing copyright strikes to any GTA video they can find, including both my prototype videos. So now they're trying to block all release of anyone's work on a game, and any old development footage, which is wacky.
Yeah.
That's wacky, man.
Yeah, so you gotta wonder, too, is this just like the Rockstar lawyer going crazy, or is this like something Rockstar knows about, too? Like, why would you even care if that was out there?
Yeah,
I
right?
don't
That's
understand.
like a piece of history.
Yeah, and it's not like he's not making, well, maybe I guess he's making advertising
Dollars
revenue on it.
Dollars a month on it.
I guess, but you could just say I own that footage, so I get the money. Like, you don't have to
you don't
strike
have to
it.
take it all down. That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. People are stupid that way. But again, maybe they're worried about copyright law, where if you don't protect your copyright, it can just lapse into public usage.
Yeah.
Not that I think Grand Theft Auto is going to be
Yeah.
lapsing into public domain or whatever, but if you don't protect it, you can lose it.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's very stupid.
I think it's very stupid as well.
Yeah, you're right. It is a piece of history. Like, this is what was GTA. Like, a kid playing GTA 5, if you showed him GTA, like original GTA, would they even know that it was GTA?
Nope. It's
You'd be
such
like,
a...
This is GTA 1.
Yeah, the original GTA is such a different game.
Oh, yeah.
It's just so different. I mean, there's some of the same elements, but it's different.
Yeah, I mean...
You're just like a 5 pixels on a screen.
Yeah, basically. Well, GTA 3 was the first 3D one, and I mean, that was revolutionary.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah. You would never... It'd be like kids react to Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I'd be like, what game? This is Grand Theft? Come on.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, pretty stupid by Rockstar.
Yeah, extremely stupid. Preserve the history. Just like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like what if you, I don't know, man. Like, they taking down screenshots of it too?
Probably. Who knows? It probably is just someone who doesn't really know. That's like, oh, gotta protect the IP. Gotta protect the IP.
Who knows, right?
Yeah.
Some like, very like, ambitious intern.
Yeah, it's probably an ambitious intern. It's like, okay, you get the, you're on copyright duty today. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll issue all these strikes. Or who knows? Like maybe they're not even from Rockstar. It's easy to do a copyright strike on.
Oh
YouTube.
yeah.
Set up a Gmail, put a fake name on it, send it in, and YouTube's like, all right, it struck. That's literally all you have to do.
Though he does say that it is from Rockstar.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
People thought those Destiny ones were from Destiny.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
They were not. They were from some dude, so. Yeah. Very stupid.
Yes.
Oh, well, whatever.
Speaking of whatever.
Uh-huh.
There was a game
Uh-huh.
that I was playing a while ago called Realm Royale.
Yeah.
And that game died.
Did it ever live?
It just died.
Did it ever live?
It tried to live. They were juicing it up, lots of electricity, trying to get that guy to live. And it just died, and nobody played it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, on the 24th of August, 2022, they updated it.
Yeah.
There's new patch notes. They're like bringing it back to the old school. And I'm like,
yeah.
Are the servers still even up for this game?
Yeah, they were. So, did we say the name?
The name of the game is called Realm Royale.
Yes. Yeah, I remember watching you play this one, and it was like, it's like a take on Fortnite, kind of.
Yeah, it's Fortnite. No building.
But it had like crafting in it, where you could
crafting
make
and
new
classes.
weapons.
It was like medieval Fortnite.
Yeah, with like
fantasy
hero
Fortnite.
shooter elements.
Yeah.
But you would go to like specific crafting areas to make certain things, so you have to fight to use them if you wanted to build stuff.
Yeah.
And you had like a respawn mechanic where when you get knocked down, you'd turn into a chicken and run around, and if you ran around enough, you'd eventually come back to life.
Yeah. But you would always make clucking sounds and flapping noises, so you would be very easy to find.
Yeah. It was interesting, like you could hop on your mount and ride to the battle and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was very interesting, but
it was a good idea. It was just poorly executed.
It was disappeared for like a year and a half. There was no updates.
Yeah.
Everyone was just like, well, the game's dead. It's over. Like, you think they would have been like, no, we're working on it.
We're working on it.
You
can play for free right now.
Yeah, we're working on it. It's going to happen. We're just retooling or whatever. And
it's on Switch?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can play it through Epic?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's from High Res Studios.
Yeah.
And they do Paladins. It's basically like Paladins, but Fortnite.
Yeah.
That was exactly what it was, actually.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It was an April Fool's joke, I think they did, where they said they were going to do Paladins Battle Royale.
Yeah.
And then they were like, actually,
we're going to do it.
Let's do it.
They put it out as an April Fool's joke just to gauge the reaction.
Yeah. And then Realm Royale was born, where it doesn't have the same characters as...
No, you can't play Grover.
You can't. That's sad. You can't be Grover.
You can't play Grover.
But it's like in the same art style, which is not particularly good.
No, it's a very cartoony art style.
But I mean, that's Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. This is just going to be another one where they update it 6 months and then they stop updating it again.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, is any kid going to play Realm Royale? It's like, why would I start Realm Royale? I can be Darth Vader or like Morty in Fortnite. Like, I don't need to play another game like this.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Steam charts.
Yeah, let me know how many people are getting
2,760. 3,000 in a 24-hour peak.
I mean, that's enough to play a game.
Yeah, apparently that update really pushed it up.
How many people were playing before?
1,000.
Still.
Yeah, but that was one of the big problems, is that when you were playing and like the further you would play in the months, it would just, your lobby would just fill up with bots.
Yeah.
And it'd just be these either like super good bots or super terrible bots.
Do you mean like bots like actual
like
bots?
actual physical bot, like actual not player
people?
character, yeah. Bots.
Interesting.
Yeah, they would do some silly stuff and you'd be like, okay, it's a bot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess if 1,000 people are still playing it daily, that's enough for them to probably make money on it if they can sell stuff.
Probably.
So, who knows?
Gross.
You gonna reinstall?
Hell no.
What? Not Steam Deck?
No. Oh. No.
I wish you were streaming and I'd totally make you stream this. Yeah. I'm not going to try it either.
No, it's not a good game. I mean, all these changes they're making, it's still not going to be a good game because these changes were still in when I was playing and it wasn't good then, so why would it be good now? It was
kind of funny watching you play it though.
Yeah. It was fun for like some of the games I played and the other games I was like, yeah. But, you know, I wasn't good at games back then.
Back then?
Oh, I'm much better at games now.
What are you talking about? What changed?
I don't know. I just got used to battle royales, I guess.
Okay. That was after I saw you get a win in Fortnite.
Yeah. Yeah, I got that's one of my clips. One of the earliest clips on my channel is a duo win with myself and Serena.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
Yes.
Too bad.
It is too bad.
I never played that game. Or did I? No, I don't think I
don't think you did.
I was Paladins boy.
Yeah.
Grover
all the way.
Grover main.
Yeah, we played some Paladins.
What a game.
Yeah.
What a game.
Speaking of what a game.
Uh-huh.
System Shock, the official trailer for Summer of Gaming 2022 is launched.
What do you think about this game?
Oh, I'm buying it.
What's your hype level?
Too high.
Too high?
Too high.
Like 2 out of 10?
Probably.
No, not that low.
It's higher. It's probably like a 7 or 8.
You can get hyped.
It's probably like a 7 or 8.
You can get hyped.
Oh, it's because they put out a demo.
If
there's a demo that I can play and I'm like, oh yeah, this is good.
Okay.
I mean, my hype level yesterday for it was 0 because I had completely forgotten about it. But my hype after seeing the trailer, I'm like, oh yeah, let's go. And my hype level tomorrow will be 0 because I'll have forgotten about it.
You put it out of your head?
I put it out of my head.
I mean, that doesn't mean your hype level 0.
No.
Just means that you forgot about it. Because as soon as you think about it again, you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah.
I want to play that.
I want to play it. I actually, as soon as I watched the trailer, I went into Steam and I was like, is that coming out yet? And it's like, nope, no release date yet still.
Not yet. They're still working on it. Yeah, this was at the Summer of Gaming thing at Gamescom.
Yeah. Which
was going on. And actually this trailer, I think I linked the wrong trailer here because this is from June. But, yeah, they showed off, that it's still, coming and there's a new trailer and everything like that, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks cool. I never played it. I keep thinking, like, maybe I should play it. Maybe I'll play this one, but if it's still, again, just the old game, but new, like, graphically, I don't know.
You'll still like it. I mean, it's what BioShock was based off.
Yeah,
of.
but like, is it going to control like a 1993?
Oh
shooter,
no, it doesn't.
Or
it controls like a modern game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the interface in like the original was like this tiny little square viewport and then a giant menu and your inventory was always up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, and that's how it ran good because it
had like very little.
Yeah, very little to
render.
animate.
Nice, I like it.
No, because I played the demo a couple times actually all the way through. And yeah, it plays like a modern game.
Okay.
It behaves like a modern game and but it's got like grid-based levels like the old game, which I really like.
And it's got new, like...
Oh yeah,
dialogue.
New sounds, new dialogue, new graphics, everything.
It's not using the exact same script, is it? I guess you couldn't tell, probably.
I couldn't tell. The first time I played this game was in this very house.
Yeah.
Back in whenever it came out.
Yeah.
And it was in like the room that is currently our bedroom.
Oh yeah. The I guess if you were playing it and you didn't notice any chunky, clunky dialogue, it's probably been rewritten.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because I don't remember much of playing the original, like back in the day.
But I'm sure it was like not well written.
Who knows?
I mean, how old were you when you played it? 15, 14,
Probably
13?
somewhere around there, yeah.
So you wouldn't know good writing, first
No,
of all.
hell no.
And second of all, that was like
no.
1990 whatever, so the writing in the game was probably done by the lead programmer.
Probably.
So like, yeah, it was probably not the best written thing, but I know this, I mean, I'm kind of being facetious here, because obviously it's kind of known for its narrative focus.
Oh yeah.
So it's probably actually good, but yeah, it's just me being a wiener.
Yeah, let me see if I can find like the original game statistics. 94 was when it came out.
The game stats.
The game stats for
94?
MS-DOS, PC 98, and Microsoft Windows. September 23rd, 1994. Directed by Doug Church.
Doug Church, eh? 1994.
Oh, Doug Church did Ultima.
Oh, which
Ultima? He did Ultima Underworld, Ultima Underworld 2.
Oh.
He also did Thief the Dark Project.
So he probably
Thief 2.
knows about writing a little bit.
Deus Ex the original. Deus Ex Invisible War. Tomb Raider Legend. Thief Deadly Shadows.
Oh, wow, okay.
And he's
been behind a lot of good games.
Yeah. Who's the Warren Spector was the producer.
I've heard of him.
Yeah. It's a pretty good name there.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Can I blow this up a little bit more so you can see the
What are you
screen?
blowing
No,
up?
I was going to show you a screenshot of like the interface, but
of
we'll
the
do that
original?
after. We'll do that in the after show.
Yeah.
All right. What is next? Let me put a marker in so I know where it is. Sony raising the price of the PS5 globally.
Oh my god.
Global price increase.
Unprecedented maneuver, I think. Like, has this ever happened?
I don't think so.
I don't think a console has ever gone up in price.
No, I don't think it has either. I think it's always gone down.
Like, I know that, like, they would introduce a new model and stuff, and it would be like, okay, we've got the Xbox Series, or the Xbox One X. It's like the premier Xbox.
Yeah.
It's more expensive. But even, like, generally when they would introduce a new model, it was always to make it cheaper.
Yeah, for sure.
And this is not even, like, a change to make it worth more money. It's just like, we're not making enough money on these, so we're going to increase the price. And it's not even, like, a lot. Like,
it's $20.
$20 in
20
Canada?
Canadian dollars.
It's like, can't they just eat that?
Oh, they're not even raising the cost in the States?
No, that's the other thing.
Oh my god.
That's the other thing. They can't rock the boat in the America. So they do it everywhere else in the world.
Australia's going up 50 kangaroos.
Oh my god, that's outrageous.
I know. 4,299 won.
I don't know what that's worth.
60,478 yen.
It's just crazy, dude.
Yeah. 30 pounds and 50 euros.
So, okay. Let's say it's actually Sony's not making... Let's say they're currently breaking even on a PlayStation. They're not making any money on it. It's a $0 thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's always the way it's been.
Yes.
They subsidize the console, so you buy the games.
Yeah.
And they take the licensing fee. Okay. Let's say they're losing money on it. So rather than increasing the cost of it in Australia by $50 and Canada, $20. Why don't they just increase it everywhere, including America, by $2? Because they're selling the most in America by far.
Yeah.
And it would even it out for the rest of the world. Whereas now in Australia, you're getting fucked.
Oh, yeah. Hard.
Like $50, 50 Australian dollars? Like, holy shit, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, it's just how it is in Australia.
I know,
They
but
always
still.
get effed on the prices of things.
I know, but still. And in Canada, it's $20?
$20.
Like, they could have literally increased the price of the PlayStation by $5 worldwide.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, oh, that sucks. But it is what it is.
Why don't they just get better manufacturing and source cheaper hardware?
I mean, they can't even produce them. Like,
yeah, I guess.
To sell. So,
I guess.
Like, I don't know, dude. It's kind of like Sony again fucking themselves over. They just love to do it.
Yep, they
and
sure
I mean,
do.
Whatever. I already have a PlayStation, so it doesn't really affect me. But like, if I didn't have a PlayStation, I'd be like, $20 more? Fuck, I should have bought one already. But like, $20 is not going to do anything for me. Like, whatever. $20 is like...
Yeah, well, for us, $20 is $20.
$20
But to
like,
the kid on the street...
A kid or like, I don't know, a family that has...
Yeah, a low-income family. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
It sucks. But, I mean, I guess the PlayStation... It's again, we're talking about like a luxury item. Like,
yes.
No one needs a PlayStation.
No,
it's
you
like,
definitely do not need a PlayStation.
That's not a need. That's a want.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But again, like... I don't understand.
No, that's
it's a PR disaster because afterwards Nintendo and Microsoft came out and like, yeah, we're not increasing our prices.
No, we're actually lowering them.
Yeah, they're not going to go up. It's just unprecedented. I do not know of this ever happening ever.
No, it never has.
I can't think of
prices
it ever
only
happening.
go down.
I cannot think of it ever increasing.
No.
Just ridiculous.
Yes.
Sony making weird moves again.
Yeah, what's going on over there, guys? What's going on?
They're at the top of the heap. Well, that's the thing, too, is it's not really going to hurt them.
No, it probably won't.
They're still going to sell. Like, if someone goes into Walmart here in Canada and there's a PlayStation 5 and they want it, they're just going to buy it anyways.
Oh, yeah.
Like, $20 is not going to stop them.
No, definitely not.
So, they can't make enough as it is. Obviously, their number one market is in America.
Yep.
But, like, now do they send less to America?
I doubt it.
No, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
The demand is still there.
But, I mean, it's whatever it is, $5.99 in America. Like, maybe now they change it to be $600.
It goes up by $1.
Yeah, and then
it
like
goes
nothing.
up by 1 penny.
Wow.
Because
yeah,
it's
so.
$5.99.99.
Yeah. But it's just like, oh, man. I don't agree with this maneuver.
No,
I wonder if this came from, like, the president of Sony or something. Like, can you imagine? It's like, okay, I need to buy like a DVD player. And it's like, oh, they're $20 more now. I'd be like, what the fuck? Why did the price of a DVD player go up? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he's just saying it's inflation.
Yeah, it's all the same bullshit. Like, oh yeah, inflation and, you know, the cost of materials and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, you sell the most of them in America. Like, you're gonna lose more money in America and make it up everywhere else in the world? Like, get fucked, dude.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
Kindly go and get fucked.
Man, that's so fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Actually, does it say, is it increasing the price in Japan?
Yes, 67,000 yen.
67, so that's like $70.
Yeah, it's like $70.
Holy fuck, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why they would increase the price there. Literally a Japanese company.
Yeah, like in America, they're like, nah, we're going to sell the most there, so let's continue to lose the most money there. I think it's because they'd be riding in the street in America, and everywhere else in the world is kind of like, well, that's the price of doing business.
Yep.
I guess I'll pay it.
Whereas in America, they'll be like, get our guns, let's go.
I kind of think we're being kind of reductionist here, but yeah, maybe. Oh, well.
America.
So fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
This was another story where it was like on my phone when I was like waking up or something like that, and I was like, I can't be reading this right.
This doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, this is wrong. I must be dreaming still.
Yeah.
Is this a dream or a nightmare?
Speaking of a dream, for Embracer Group,
yeah,
the sale's final. They now own Crystal Dynamics, Eidos Montreal, and Square Enix Montreal.
Crazy.
They own them. The sale's done.
That's crazy.
Yes.
So they own the studio and some IPs.
Yes.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
So they own Tomb Raider.
Yep.
Deus Ex.
Yep.
Other things.
Various other things, yes. There's
yeah.
probably quite a bit actually in there.
I think this is going to be good for them.
Yeah, I think we'll see some more games.
Well, I'm pretty sure that, like, Square Enix Japan had, like, pretty heavy hand on what they were doing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they were free to just make a Tomb Raider like they wanted to or whatever.
No.
Same thing with Deus Ex. So I'm expecting we'll have a Deus Ex announcement within the next 6 months.
Yeah, we can only hope.
And we're going to have a Tomb Raider one. I don't think there's anything announced for Tomb Raider right now. We're going to have these announcements shortly. Because otherwise, why buy them?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, maybe we'll get a new Gex game.
Or even the ability to purchase a Gex game?
Yeah.
I don't think you can buy Gex. What else do they own? Pandemonium? Is that on the list?
Pandemonium.
Yeah.
Whiplash, Project Snowblind, Omen, Soul Reaver.
Oh, yeah, Legacy of Kain.
Legacy of Kain.
Again, another one that could use a new game.
Yep.
Could you imagine a new Legacy of Kain Souls-like? Well, you can't imagine.
No, I can't because I never played it.
You never played any Legacy of Kain?
No.
What? My mind is blown, dude. I mean, you can't really go back to it now, but when that was new, holy.
I will list off all of the games from them that I have played.
Okay.
Right now.
Yes.
Pandemonium.
That's the only one?
That's the only one.
You never played a Tomb Raider
Oh,
game?
wait. No, original Tomb Raider's on here.
Okay.
I played Tomb Raider and Tomb Raider 2. And that's it.
Perfect Dark. Perfect Dark? What?
Yep, Perfect Dark's on this list.
What? Then something's rotten in Denmark. That's a rare game. Perfect Dark's owned by Microsoft. I wonder if there's another game called Perfect Dark.
Yeah, let's find out. Perfect Dark, upcoming video game. Perfect Dark, upcoming video game.
Oh, are they working on it? They're working on it for Microsoft.
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
right.
Up there.
Yeah. I never played Pandemonium.
Yeah, it was good.
I know.
2.5D.
I always wanted to play it. It looked incredible.
Yeah, I really like playing that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is a good thing. Like, and you never played Deus Ex? Come on.
Deus Ex is Eidos.
Oh, you were looking at Crystal Dynamics?
I was looking at Crystal Dynamics, yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Also, Embracer bought, like, the rights to Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Like, they own...
That's a probably expensive purchase.
It wasn't that expensive, actually.
No?
Yeah, it was like $2 billion or something like that.
Huh. Seemed
cheap to me.
Yeah.
Considering Amazon is spending $1 billion on the Lord of the Rings show, seemed cheap.
I don't know. I don't know what cheap is when you're getting into the billions and billions.
Well, I mean, this Crystal Dynamics purchase was $300 million.
Yeah.
That seemed cheap to me when we did it. Bungie was what, $2 billion?
$2 billion, yeah.
Which I thought was too much. And then, what was the Bethesda purchase? Like $60 billion or something like that?
I don't know, maybe.
I can't remember, but I thought that was too much considering, like, Star Wars was like $5 billion.
7.5 bill.
That was 7.5 bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Star Wars was like $5 billion, which I thought was
cheap.
A lot, but cheap comparison to Bethesda.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, when you're talking about billions, it's like, what is going on? No, what was it? Oh, Activision was the one that was like $60 billion. No, it was like $68.7 billion, and they didn't do it to $69 billion for the memes. Yeah, that was the one where it was like, holy shit.
Yeah, 68.7 bill.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of.
$95 a share.
Yes. Oh, $95 a share. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to see what they're actually going to do with these IPs, because Square was doing jack shit with them.
Yeah.
Deus Ex, it's like Cyberpunk. Like, imagine
literally, Deus Ex is literally Cyberpunk.
Deus Ex Cyberpunk style game, like open world. You can sneak in the duct. You get your robot legs and shit. I mean, Deus Ex looked incredible on the 360. Did you play those ones? No?
Yeah.
Didn't that look incredible?
I didn't play it on the 360, but I did play it
on PC.
On PC.
But like, I'm talking about like Human Revolution and Mankind Divided.
I played Mankind Divided on the PS4.
Okay. But like the style and everything.
Yeah.
Looks incredible.
Oh yeah. For sure.
So.
And it's literally in the cyberpunk universe.
Yeah. So like, can you imagine something like that?
Kind of cyberpunk universe, but it is cyberpunk.
But like modern graphics.
Yeah.
No thumb of Square Enix on you to be like, you better sell 40 million copies or you're going to be underperforming. It's like 40 million copies. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You are underperforming.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see what the future holds.
Yes.
And that, and with Embracer now having Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, what is that going to do? Because they own Dark Horse, so Lord of the Rings comic books.
No.
Video games. I mean, fuck, they can do their own show, movie, whatever.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, there you go.
It's crazy.
All right. That's going to be the end.
It's a shorty.
Of this podcast.
Bit of a shorty.
Bit of a shorty. Didn't have much news to talk about.
Summer months.
Yeah. It is the summer months. And then, of course, Game Club was very short. And,
yeah.
I mean, we had a little bit going on in our lives, so that's okay, too.
Yeah, I had to bullshit about, or complain about 12 minutes of it. So.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Pretty standard. Pretty standard.
Pretty standard. I was complaining.
Yeah.
Pretty standard.
Make sure you stick around for the after show when we're going to be doing something that I can't remember what it was going to be.
You're going to show me a picture.
I was going to show you a picture, yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
What a good after show.
It's going to be the best after show. All right, guys, if you're listening to this on an RSS feed, on a podcatcher, make sure you share us with a friend. Make sure you let those people know that we're awesome and they should listen to us. And make sure you rate us on Google or on Apple or on Stitcher or whatever.
I almost installed iTunes just to see. Apparently, iTunes will show you like how popular each episode is and stuff.
Really?
Well, I was watching a YouTuber and he was talking about his podcast and he showed like iTunes where you click the subscribe button.
Yeah.
And there's like a little 10-notch bar that shows the popularity of each episode.
Oh.
So.
Well, maybe I'll just go and get my...
I was gonna do that, but then I was like, fuck it, I don't want to sell iTunes.
I mean, you could just look at it on Podbean, can't you?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can see how popular an episode is, but not how popular it is on iTunes.
Yeah. It's all the metrics. All the downloads.
It shows the different places?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
There you go. All right, we'll see you guys again in 1 week's time.
Bye.
Bye.